during the pandemic. Our consumer investigator Jason Knowles here now with a look at what you've uncovered. Jason?
Alan, a new car may be one of the hottest commodities right now. In fact, one study shows that 80% of buyers paid above the sticker price. But the I-Team is finding out how you can save money and avoid that car price sticker shock. Supply chain backups, a major microchip shortage, and COVID-19 factory shutdowns. They're just some of the reasons why it's hard to find a new car these days.
Some dealers would be straight up and say, we have nothing on the floor.
Kevin McGurn says it isn't easy trying to buy a new car in a seller's market. He says he's heard it all.
And then some would say, but I got to tell you, you can put a deposit and get in line for one.
And when McGurn did find cars available, a salesperson told him this.
We're selling cars at about $17,000 over sticker. So I want you to know I can sell it for that. People are willing to pay for that. And it was a car that wasn't on the lot. I couldn't test drive. They wanted a deposit.
The I-Team also obtained this email from a car dealer to a potential buyer saying, quote, "We can order one for you, but the turnaround is about 6 months at this point," adding that all 2023 vehicles of a certain model are going for $7K over sticker. So you're saying there used to be cars in all of these empty spaces?
A year and a half ago, we had 200 cars triple parked in these spaces, and now, if you look behind me, we have no cars here.
McGrath Evanston Subaru manager Jimmy Kotler says shoppers can find a vehicle if they order ahead of time and wait. But in order to save money, you should shop around. Take extra time and don't be afraid to ask questions like, do you charge over the manufacturer suggested retail price?
Flat out call a dealership and ask if they're charging a market adjustment price. They're going to tell you if they are.
But a recent study from car shopping experts at Edmunds.com says 82% of buyers paid above the MSRP for new vehicle purchases in January. At the same time last year, only 2.8% of buyers paid above the MSRP.
What they need to look for is total suggested retail price.
However, senior manager at Edmunds.com, Ivan Drury, says you can use the vehicle you have for leverage.
If you have a trade-in, you might really want to shop around that value for that vehicle because that trade-in value is going to be worth quite a bit more than you ever expected. So you might actually be able to chip away at a lot of that new car price.
Also, be flexible. Consider alternative vehicle types, brands, and colors, and be willing to compromise on features. And expand your search to a dealership in a city that may have a higher inventory. Fly there and drive back.
Try to ask the dealer to throw in some extras. You know, they're usually going to try to sell you on an extended warranty anyway, maybe some kind of tire and windshield protection, rust proofing, you know, things like that.
You can also save money if you just wait. Experts say the delays and price hikes should level off in the next 6 months to a year. McGurn says he ended up finding a vehicle and not paying over the MSRP, but he was frustrated with the process.
They're really doing consumers a disservice.
Used car prices are up too, but you usually don't have to wait to get one of those. If you're looking for a used car, you should compare prices on websites like Kelley Blue Book and Edmunds before you buy. If buying used, ask the dealer if they can throw in a warranty or free maintenance to make up for that higher cost. Cheryl Allen, it looks like you're going to pay a lot more no matter what, but if you do listen to our tips, maybe you'll save a little bit.
Yeah, it's a lot of great advice. So eye-opening, too. Thank you so much for that in-depth report tonight, Jason. We appreciate it. So let's talk about the weather. We've been talking about it. The city looks beautiful.